Hello and welcome. Right, this is was not as simple as I thought it would be. I have literally gone on. I did put a couple of new greenhouses in. I've removed the greenhouses. The one thing I'm going to say, this didn't start to happen until a few days. Now, if you remember, we weren't getting any money from the BGA. We weren't, and then all of a sudden, one session, we came on and it was actually working. But then not long after that, this stopped working. So is that a coincidence or is that it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on out. I am going to literally, first of all, isolate that and then come back in. If it's not that, then I'm going to literally isolate all script-based mods and all of the usual culprits to leave just agres and just the equipment that we've got. And I'm not going to save the game. I'm going to come in and going to see if this is then active with what we've got. Yeah, with if these barrels start to, the hydroxide actually starts to appear and work. So yeah, it's a bit of a test just to see if it's that. I don't want to like literally rip all the mods off, but yeah, I'm going to try that first, and then if that does fix it, then all good proper. If not, then it's nothing to do with that whatsoever. And then obviously we're going to go through the normal process of elimination of what it is, what mod is clashing, and it's usually the things that have changed. So I started with that and it's not that. So yeah, I'm going to see you shortly. Right, it's definitely not the BGA distribution network thing, definitely not, because that's not making any attempt to go in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go out, come back in and just switch agres on, just to prove that it's not the map itself. Yeah, as in that there's something gone wrong with the map and I need to download the map again. Yeah, we'll try that first, process of elimination, then it's all of the script-based mods. So yeah, I'm going to see you in a couple of minutes. Hello, yes, now of course it resets you, all of my mods, the camera, there's only obviously base game mods. Yeah, all of the mods, as you can see, have disappeared. Now if I save it like that, then that is seriously, that is going to be, yeah, game over. But we're not going to do that, so we are going to go over to our tractor, the farm, and we're going to see, now you see already they've disappeared. Yeah, so that proves that the sodium hydroxide is now, so it is, there's definitely a mod in my batch of mods that is stopping the sodium hydroxide working. So right now I've got the at least that proves there's nothing wrong with the map, which I didn't think there was, not 1 minute. So what we're going to do now is go back out. I'm going to switch out a goodly percentage of all script-based mods. Yeah, all of those type of mods, just to, like, you know, so that we can try and find a baseline of what is affecting things and what isn't. And I'm going to literally switch off most of the usual culprits. There's quite a few that enhanced field type, which I think is not already ticked, but yeah. So I'm going to come back in a few minutes and we'll see if we can isolate what the problem is. See you shortly. Aha! Now this looks like it's a swathing add-on. I've been here, obviously I've not been and started recording every single time. I've just always checked the sodium hydroxide. Tried a lot of the newer mods. Must have added about 30 mods in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and some of them but it's the swathing add-on that is done it. I've removed in packs of 3 or 4. And that was the one where I thought, oh, now maybe that does, because that mucks around with things. And yes, that is seemingly. I did remove 3 or 4. There was also the auto load, but I can't. Obviously, what I'll do is now I shall tick the others that I removed in the same. What I do is I remove 4 or 5 at a time of the most likely, and usually starting with the mods I've added last, because if it was sound before you added a group of mods, you're not exactly sure at what point it stopped, because I mean, I'm a terror for within a content creator. You're trying to show new mods quite frequently. I try to bring them in to put the word, because if you don't put them in, you'll not get them in the sales, or you'll not be able to buy them, and all the rest of it. So it looks like it's good. Let's just have a check and see if everything else is now. If you remember in the productions, there was a lot of red on the productions that actually proved that nearly everything to do with the map was on, yeah, distribute. Yeah, these were all on red. They are now on blue, active. So it's looking. Now they were all right. The greenhouses, yes. Now the yellow melon and the chili peppers, everything specific to the map was all off. So we've figured it out, smashing. So that means I probably will be doing a session on agres, because the only reason I've not done a session on agres because I literally I was trying to finish. Well, I did try. I did do half three-quarters of a session when we did get the sugar beet off, and then I realised there was problems on the map, and I thought, oh, seriously? I didn't have the time or the energy with that, trying to finish Riverside, which is now finished. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing with this and Silver Run. I'm not going to continue any of the new maps. Calmlands likewise, I'm going to put to one side. Everything, all we're going to be doing is Agres and this for the next couple of weeks. Hello and welcome. I thought I'd best have a quick look to see, now that we've fixed the problem and I'm feeling so much happier, now that that's back again and it's full and we've got plenty, another ton there, and we've got plenty of this. Now obviously this doesn't show up the soap that's outside, it only shows up with the inside. Now I've got the extended things, so these are going forwards are going to be 5 tons, but those that are out already are those that were already created, which does mean that going forwards, that obviously the ones that are produced, I don't know about in greenhouses, I don't know if it affects that one, I think it's only productions, which means that these ones will going forwards be 5 ton, but that's not really, yeah, it's not really that. I mean, we've got a fortune basically in products. I just thought I'd look on the time saving stock check, which I always find a mouthful, to see what we've got in big abundance now that it shows everything that we've got. And I saw we've got a grapeseed oil 90,000's worth, and we have 134,000 in soap. So although that's yellow, that's still good enough. It really, I'm not greedy. The grapeseed oil likewise is only on white, so that's a good price. It's not bad, it's not yellow. Although, yeah, I mean, yellow's just not the best, is it? White, I suppose, is like absolutely bog standard normal prices. So we could wait. I suppose, you know, yeah, let's wait. I mean, both of those are a little bit under and they're dropping down. We'll keep an eye on it. It's not like we really need the cash, and yeah, we will let, obviously these will build up now. Is this still working, or have we? Yeah, no, we need to, yeah, right, okay. One thing I will do is I'm going to grab our telehandler and we're going to shift these out of the way because they're stopping anything. Have I actually got that? Have I have? Oh. No. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... Oh, of course I have. Yeah, I have got a thing that does do that. Right, okay. I'm going to reconvene with yourself in a minute. We're going to grab the telehandler and we're going to grab these off the input so that it can actually at least put the stuff outside, because it has literally run out of internal space. So I'm going to see you in a minute. Apologies for that. I had to pop down and apologise because I ordered the wrong takeaway. Yeah, don't ask how that happened, but it was definitely my fault. So I paid for the takeaway because everybody got the wrong order. So my bad. And I thought I'd got to quickly pop down and mention that. Right, it is October, so there's very little we can do. We have, I believe, let's just check because it has been a while. Now that's obviously going to be for next year. That's been harvested. Yeah, that one should be growing nice, and it's the very, very preliminary growth stages. So I know we could be getting on. We've done our... Now, don't we need to mulch those? Let's go and have a quick look. I think you can do it in spring. I think it's part of the prep thing, but let's be honest, it does tell you, well, I think it does for that as well. I'm sure when I had the grapes, it told you that, yeah, you needed to mulch. It doesn't say anything, so yeah, I think there's nothing we can do at the minute. I'm not sure if I think olives, yeah, no, they are. I'm sure that's the one thing that they do share is the mulchy bit, which is why we've got mulchers here. Because JMGaming has given us obviously a hint that that's what we need to do, and I would like to use that this year. I really would, yes. What is our precision farming score? All my life. A bit all over the place. Yeah, we need to get that the precision farming up over the overall. It's 75, but obviously you can see that varies from field to field. So yeah, there's an awful lot of, wow, Field 15's 88. That's amazing. Right, anyway, yes. So then, there's very little we can do at the minute. We're going to keep our eye on the things that we've got to do. There's very little work that we need to do. And, no, if we were planting, then we've missed the window. Definitely. Oh, and we are looking on the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suppose we could do barley or wheat. Canola again. Do we do that? Oil. No, we wanted to do sunflower, aren't we? That's the thing that we've missed, really. So no, we're going to leave as is, and we're going to literally sleep through till the morning. We're going to hopefully try to get through the winter, but we'll see. There's very little that we've got to do farm work wise presently, and we do want to go to 9 o'clock. We shall see if we can pick up anything in the sales over the winter time. We've missed the grass cuts, but I didn't want to, as I say, I didn't want to butcher next year's by cutting in, well, this month. Great demand at Quignons. Well, let's have a, ooh. Now I would say our silage is probably almost out. So let's have a quick look at our productions and see what's left inside. Sugar beet sugar is going along nicely. And that should be selling, which of course is why that's 20 odd tons has gone from that, and the sugar has gone straight out to selling, which we know. Now that is a point. What are the gardens doing like? Do we need to? Now the water's brilliant, so that's going to be the same for all of the exotic gardens. Straw silage and the silage digestate from grass, that's all gone now, and there's absolutely nothing left in there apart from a lot of water and a lot of digestate. Digestate is good, but it used to be November. Well, no, I think it's always been November to February, really, and it does vary from, yeah, they're all good. What have we got in there? Plenty, because the seeds go down so little. Now, it would at some point need another manure, and it does look very much like we need some more water doing down there, so that is something we will do. In fact, yeah, we will go and do that. Now, what is in sales? Let's have a look at the newspaper and see. What? That is the point. What have we got? I think, haven't we got a decent windrow, a big one? No, we haven't. Well, no, that I should reword that. That is a cracking windrow. It really is. But yeah, I mean, that's 16,000 for an 8.5. Is it worth that extra 2 odd meters, or do we go for a bigger one? Oh, the Rexor. Ooh, now then. If we're doing sugar beet each year, that's nearly half price. That beast is normally 500,000. Now we know we've got quite a lot of money still to come. I don't think that's a bad idea. Isn't it funny when you've leased something, how all of a sudden it comes up into the sales, but nevertheless, that's not anything you've got control of. So I think we're going to go for that. And that's got the built-in header, hasn't it? It's just slightly smaller. I like the other one, really. But, you know, I still think that would be pretty fantastic. So we're going to go for it. Which is going to fairly well. Oh, of course. Yes. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. We're just, yeah. My bad. Be sure your sins will find you out. Down to 181,712. Let's have a look at the prices on the. Yeah, we need to go and do some watering. I'm going to stop and start. I'm not going to drag it. I'm going to go to the places, and I just want to see what the soap is. Still yellow, as is the grapeseed oil. Maximum price is June and February. So that's, yeah, the soap's coming up. And we know that a part of what we're doing is obviously it's the grapes that we are doing, and obviously our olives go over to the plants. So actually that is a point. We are going to run out of space though, so we have got to be careful. There's 24 tons over there. Wow, it's going to be running out of space. It is. Right, I'm going to reconvene with yourselves. We are going to go and do a few loads of manure and a few loads of water. I'm going to do that off camera because it's not terribly interesting, because I'd like to get us a bit of traction and make a bit of progress going through the months, at least winter. So I'm going to meet you over at the water thing, and then we're going to do the greenhouses. So I'm going to see you in a couple of minutes. Actually, yeah, I'll start the camera so you can see how much the manure cost us. This has got an awful lot of water left in it, actually. Yeah, it's just not distributed because it didn't need it. So yeah, we've got 254 tons of water and rising. I thought I'd bring the other massey across and grab that. Let's just take that back and let's stick the manure. I do like the fact that I've actually done that with those. Yeah, I've got the Rex over here as well. So I reckon 2 of these, just to be safe. I know it's a bit overkill, we really don't need that, but we can forget it for a while. Oh, I think I've just crashed into the wheelbarrow, or the let's not call it a wheelbarrow, even though that is what it is, but it's far more than a... Oh, how? That was I should be an expert at this, although sometimes you get tired, I must admit. Riverside, I was reversing like a trooper yesterday. Yeah, sometimes you can overdo it, can't you, really? Yes, that was fun and games, yeah. Yeah, I've got to be honest, although it was fun and games, I've literally done an addendum that I'm going to add. I'm going to post the finale, as I've called it, of Riverside this evening. I am, and I'm going to add yeah, I'd forgotten. When it's all going stressful and all the rest of it, you sometimes can lose sight of what you said. Now, what we had done is, by mistake, I put 2 million litres of silage in the other BGA, which would have taken about a year to process at 160 tonnes per month. So what we did do, because the industrial BGA will absolutely devour millions of litres in a day, it is that powerful. So we placed that. And of course, I'd forgotten that I'd said that basically what we needed to do was switch off all of the other things and see what 2 million litres actually earned us, so that we could basically realise how much we'd earned from the other one over a year, which is still fair. We would have actually done that, but yeah, I'd forgotten that until I went in again and I thought, oh, you didn't make that allowance, and I worked it out. We were robbed of about 500 litres, so quarter, and we got 750,000, well, slightly over 750,000. So that, by my reckoning, meant it was $1 million that we'd earned from that. Should have been, yeah, no, it would have been 2 million litres. Right, so we can leave that here now. And we'll use the Rex, I think, to go back to our farmyards. Yeah, oh, we need to pop. Yeah, that is true, actually. I'm going to drive to the farmyard to get that there, but then I'm going to cut out. Well, actually, no, you know, we need the, thinking about it, we need the lorry. Yeah, we need to. I'm going to grab all the bits and bobs from the, but I'm not going to take you with me to do that. I'm going to just run up with that back road over. I suppose we can do. Yeah, there's no harm, no foul. Oh, we do need the oh no, yeah, that's not the way for that. I would like to pick up the wheat throat. Let's just check those before, to just see that actually we have not got that already, because I know what I'm like. I might have left. You see, yes. Where are you? Right, somewhere over there. Right, okay, let's go and pick the telehandle and get its weaver. I thought I had. I know for a long time I was saying that we needed. No, that was a bit naughty. Yeah, because I can make that. Yeah, I did, and I am all over the place. I am a bit tired, I must admit. Yeah, it was a monster session, and I've got to be honest, I was wanting to go on Silver, but I thought, I haven't got the heart. That kicked the stuffing out of me this morning, emotionally, mentally, and all that type of stuff. And it does show. You can see I'm a bit all over the place, if I'm honest. I can see it myself. Where are we? Oh, hang on, that is not where you think it is. Right, okay, well that is... Oh, hang on a minute, I know. We left it at the shop. I borrowed it, that's right, and I even did it white. I remember now, it's coming back to me. Yes. Right, okay. Do we take that shop? That's not a bad idea. Do you know? That isn't a bad idea, actually. Let's grab that. Grab the sugar. We'll take that to market. We'll grab the rest of the stuff, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So I am, yeah, because I don't want the session. I want the session to mean something. I don't want it to be, yeah, we've got all the loading and all that type of stuff to do as well. So me talking to you, going over to grab all the pallets and that, it seemed a bit of a waste of our, what I class as precious time, where we could get a bit of traction with this. So yeah, I'm going to see you over there. I'm not going to show you me stacking this, but I will. Obviously, well, you know I can't cheat. There's nothing I can do. So we haven't got auto load on this, and yeah, I refuse. So yes, I shall see you in a minute. I'm going to stack these up, and then I shall reconvene with yourselves, and we shall stack the fruits. Yeah, now I've filled the water up with the fruits, but I haven't actually, so we'll literally do that as we go over there, because it doesn't go down very much. Also, we'll look at the greenhouse and see what the state of play with those as well. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes. Right, we had fun and games getting through some of the gateways with this giant beast, but we got here in one piece, and there is a little bit of stuff to do. Yeah, we've got the chilies. The chilies are popped, not massive amounts, but that is its. I think that is its full size. I think that is. I might be wrong. It says 700 litres, and that's 1,000 litres. So I think it's just that one appears to be bigger or something like that than that. So yeah, we're going to grab these and hopefully stack them. In fact, yeah, I suppose it makes more sense to grab the chilies from all three and stack them. Now this I always find funny, so if this is the natural size for them, then it will stack at this size. If it's not, however, it will stack weird, where it's going to be a full-size pallet and you're going to see space, so we shall see. And also I would hit it if I try and put that on top of it. So that to me looks pretty conclusively that is actually the full size of that particular type of thing. So yeah, we will grab all three of those, and then we'll grab all three of the others, and we'll stick this all on, and we're going to sell this, all of our produce, at local markets. I probably am going to time lapse this actually, because we've got not only the greenhouses to do, but also the gardens, which of course are only stone throw away. But yeah, it's more about the time element. Yeah, it is, and I find it hard to chat and use this. Thought I'd missed that, but obviously I'm not hitting the glass, even as agile as this beauty is. Oh, that's because that's leaning like that, right? Okay. Now then, in that case, we're going to have to be clever. We're going to have to go that way like that. Because let's be honest, the telehandler is definitely good at that type of thing. So right, let's stack this. I think we can stick these on top of the sugar. Yeah, we're going to sell this. But obviously we're not going to get the best price, but again, this is another thing that's not bad and any of the markets. And yes, there are some prices that are better than others, but it is, you can't, I mean, it would be almost impossible, because with whatever sale point we go over, it's going to sell it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, we could just, it's unfortunate that that's the way that it is. I'd have to come back 3 or 4 times to actually get the perfect price. I'm happy with a good price. I am. We shall see what is the best all-round price for this little lot. Stack these, and then we'll go. I am going to go into a task, yeah, so you know what we've got to do. We've got to grab this and water and all the rest of it. So yeah, I am going to say my words. I will see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is that. Just have a look at where the bet or where a good price is. See what the time-saving stock check says for this little lot and see what's what. Not my best stack of it. Yeah, I always find when you are. Yeah, I keep catching the straps on the actual telehandler. This is one of the beautiful things of the big bag winch, really. Right, okay then, so I think we're going to have to send that. Right, let's have a look. Time-saving stock check. How much are we going to get for our little bit of... No, does it read it if it's on your thing? That is the point. Sell everything. Yeah, they're all yellow and green though. Wolf Ravines. How close is that? I know one of them is it Quignons? Let's have a look. Wolf Ravine. Let's tag you. Can we tag you? Yeah, we can. So one is just a stone throw away, and it happens to be that one. Fantastic. I think it is that closest one. It is. It is. We shall send the telehandler back over to... No, we won't. Put it on follow. We will. And that should be magic. We'll make a... Apologies. Right, oh, that's a point actually. Yeah, let's just... This is an awful, really monstrous drop here, as you can see. I'm going to try and spin around this way and go back that way, I think. Yeah, where we came, but just the way we came. It is that. Okay, well, that's not bad. So the prices aren't much different on all of them, really, so we will go to this one. It's quite a lot of produce, to be honest. Back way, isn't it? You've got to, ooh, this is awkward for this, it really is. This is definitely better for a tractor than it is for a truck. Yeah, these are quite narrow. Still, truck drivers have this to face every single day of their working career, so how do we go in? I think we're going to need to reverse it, if I'm honest. Ooh, and that's a bit of a monstrous... Yeah, oh wow, actually, yeah, that's easy, because it's going to do that thing where it does that click, because you're not allowed to go past a certain point. Yeah, it is, actually. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare, because it's going to do that horrible thing, because you can't go past a certain point. And that's not got enough swing space. No, it's not. How are we going to do this? Swing around and reverse into that and then go forwards without doing a click thing. Right, now then. Yeah, this is going to be time. Very, very tight actually. Better keep the straps on, if I'm honest, for at least to begin with. Because yeah, some of those first ones are a little precarious, to say the least. That should be okay now. Let's see, how much did we get? There's one that's not going to sell because it's fallen sideways, so it has to be upright. Wow, 22 grand with the environment thing, not bad. It's not for little bits and bobs on a normal Let's Play. Yeah, where you weren't. This is the trouble. when you get to a certain stage in a Let's Play as well, you tend to think in big numbers, and that's all of a sudden seems. But if you think when your farm first starts, that's a lot of money, to be honest. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. It's all of our sugar and all of these bits and bobs. So yeah, from a few months. So I'm hoping now what we'll do is we'll do the next lot of all of this lot. We should be able to get through the winter, truthfully, on what we've just done on all of that watering, and including the grape thing. So I think, yeah, we're looking out for the price. I think it was January that was good for one of our products, so we should look out for that. There isn't a back way in, is there? No, and I haven't done I've done a sneaky ramp in one of these yet, because that was a bit naughty. Now on one where the thing was mine, yeah, maybe a little bit I might get away with it, but on a community owned bit of property, is that realistic? Probably not. So we won't do that. All we need to do is pull this towards us so it flips over, and we should actually brilliant. Well, I'd forgotten now, but that's either 40 or 50 footer. No wonder I'm having difficulty. Yeah, it is a bit of a monster. We should be able to get out that way there, so that's not bad. Right, I'm going to meet you back at the farm, because I can't perceive I'm going to have a terrible time, although I said that last time, and yeah, I was very glad that you didn't actually see me crashing into things, because yes, it wasn't my best driving. I managed to clock a few things. Right, so we'll go back, I'll meet you down at the yard, and we are going to, that's not bad when you consider, yeah, I'm quite pleased with that actually. Right, I shall see you back at the farm. Nearly forgot to start the cameras up again. Yes. I was just about to go to sleep. And I thought, aren't you forgetting something? And I thought, yes I am. Right, okay, 5 to 10, November. Oh, I'm jumped into the swimming pool. Let's sleep, and there isn't anything I've forgotten, is there? I don't think so. Luckily we've not got any animals. Well, I say luckily, but what I mean is you've not got a feeding cycle to do. This is looking after the productions instead of animals, because yeah, I did what obviously there's a lot to do really with the keep taking everything to market. Ooh, there was something there. Great demand at sell everything, great demand at muleteers, production costs. Oh, 230. So yeah, we're not making a lot, I would say. Are we down to selling? Grapeseed oil is still rising. Soap, now they're both green. Right, not the very best, but nevertheless. I mean, we're also, the other thing you've got to cross-reference is that is 353,000. We are in the month of December. Let's check the price for digestate. Now the best price is in January. Now, and obviously we can see though, this is the thing, that's the good green, so we could indeed also run the digestate over to, now is the digestate, I think the digestate is in two separate places. I think we've got the digestate over here. The thing is, I think we've probably got enough recording time on this session for this to be, yeah, 167 tons there. And yeah, we have, wow, almost identical amounts in both sides. So we've got the 167 tons. I'd like to do the digestate run on a completely different session, but what I would like to do is get the rest of the selling done. So I'm going to reconvene with yourselves. Yeah, I don't want this to be a monster. Yeah, I'm going to reconvene with yourselves at our production. We're going to grab the grapeseed oil, and we are going to grab, yeah, everything with soap, and we're going to literally see where it's at the best. In fact, let's just go. It's literally going to take 30 seconds once I get out the gate, and I can pick up a bit of speed for us to get down there. So it's not like it's going to take forever if I can spin around without blocking the fence, that is. And I still haven't got around to doing that little lot there, truthfully. that fence has got a hiccup. Yeah, it is. Sometimes, yeah, those ideas don't always work, and it is the ground is very uneven, so I'm not sure my idea was a good one. It is, but we'd have to like level it and all that type of stuff, and I'm not quite so sure that's going to be so easy. Well, of course it is. It's put it there, hasn't it? Because that's, yeah. Yes, as I said, be sure your sins will find you out. Oh wow. Yes. Alright, let's spin around. Plucking that tree. Yeah, this is, I've made this hard on myself really. The thing is, we need it to be fairly long, but that then makes it quite a tough thing to get around all these corners on these. Well, is it tight? I'd say it's about normal. Yeah, tight's completely different to this, I would say. Right, anyway. Let's grab this little lot on. Now that is worth it. Now the other thing is, I'm sure when they're out there that you can't actually see. They don't actually, or do they? I don't think they figure out, do they? Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go into a second time now, so I'm going to grab this little lot and stick it on here. One thing I will say though is, let's see where. Yeah, let's see whether, because if it's right behind us. To me, it seems rather silly. So grapeseed, or they're both at Quignons. I'm sure this is Quignons. Yes, it is. So do you know something? I think we're going to grab 4 at a time and just literally rip straight over there. I think it's going to be just as quick, because it is for both as well. So yeah, it's really not going to take us very long to get that done, is it really? Do we even need to time lapse it? Probably not. Yeah, it's weird how some pallets push perfectly, and those other ones pushed awfully. Yeah, the produce ones were really, really horrible. I pushed them square as you can get, and they really did not like. Did not like being pushed at all. No. Well, that's a bit bad. Go on, Bennett. Talk about make it tight. Yeah. Luckily we are, as I say, only really going over here. I think we'll grab that juice as well. No, we won't grab that juice as well. Right, let's grab these 4, that 4, and then we'll go grab the soap, and I would imagine we're going to be right back. Did I check the sales? I don't think I did. Let's do this first, and then we'll go out, check in the sales, and then next session is going to be the digestate run. So yeah, I'm really chuffed at that. So we have got our own sugar beet harvester, no more little sugar harvest. And now, it's a shame actually, because there is also a, oh wow, very nice. Yeah, there is another sugar beet harvester that has just dropped, similar to the one that we've got, only a little bit bigger. So yeah, that I would have liked to have. Still, no, you can't beat a harvester like that, can you really? Oh, okay, we'll just have another one pop as well. Now there may be more actually. Yeah, I've actually made that difficult for myself. I'm way too close, way too close. Let's just push that out a little bit and give the poor telly. Ooh, my bad, I forgot the tails down. Yeah, there might actually be more in. I wasn't thinking, was I? Yeah, I just said that about I don't think it reads what's outside, it reads what's in, but I'm not sure. And I think it does it? Because it doesn't, if you do selling, it doesn't class the outside as, no, I am right. So there may actually be quite a bit more. When we shift this lot out of the way, we might come back to another 4 pallets or so, which I'm not complaining at, because this is a right good little earner, as we just saw. Phenomenal. I'm well chuffed. I've got to be honest, these fantastic produce is a real good little money spinner, it really is. And we're going to grab that one this time. We are not going to have that God, I know it's not worth a lot. I mean, as in like because it's such a little amount, but yeah, still wouldn't leave it out and not sell it when we can sell it at the local market. Right. I think we could go 3 high points safely. We should do the same to the soap, and we shall see what our final tally is. We'll also see, do we need it? Yeah, well, we're going to check the sales first. That's the beauty of the sales. It's not, you would kick yourself if you bought some, a bit like that. If we'd have just like bought a brand new harvester, we could have afforded one. Well, almost could have afforded one, really. But we you don't, as I say, it's one of those things sometimes that you, wow. Not bad. Yeah, you kick yourself. Ooh, wow. Now we also need to be checking to see if this has still got enough of the barrel stuff in. How much have we used? Oh, wow, plenty. That's not using that very much at all. Well, actually, of course, it's draining that barrel down. Let's do that, because if there is any more inside, like there is, then it will pop. We can do these in 4s. It's going to save us a little bit of a... I do like this when you can get a bit of a break like this when it's a stone throw away. That is amazing. Yeah, massive shout out to JMGaming. I don't think it's probably a coincidence that such a thing is. It is funny, I remember it's actually a lot of map making. Ooh. They do that where you're... Yeah, I'll come back for it. 3 is still good. Yeah, when you get a contract, I think it was on Cavalier Roy's maps, and it's not, I'm not having to go at Cavalier Roy either. Bottom line is it's done by a lot of map makers. If you are doing a contract for silage that's close to a sell point, it will choose the other sell point. I don't know whether this is a Giants thing or what, but the bottom line is it really I remember on Cavaliers Roy, it took me longer to drive the other side of the map to actually take the thing that did do the contract. It was they were actually quite quite tough roads with some really nasty corners, so yeah, I vowed to be careful with my contracts on that map after that. It would, yeah. And again, it's not just Cavalier Roy. Now Cavalier Roy is one map maker that I've almost done 2 Let's Plays on Cavalier Roy's maps, and well, I did start, and it had a problem with the actual map, which Cavalier Roy did say it was into the mod hub, but as a content creator you can't always wait for such things, so I had to literally I'd already got, I think it was may well have been no, it was a British map, so what would it be? It must have been it might have been Carmston actually. Yeah, I think I might have been moving from Carmston, and I was looking through English maps, and I did choose, it wasn't Riverview either, because I have done that one as a, yeah, I like that map a lot actually. That didn't have, that was the one actually though that did have the, where I needed to run across the other side of the map. That really was that one, but yeah, it was still a fantastic map. I did love that, a lot about that actually. Apart from that, I think I chose the popcorn mod for the very first time, and that caused me a lot of grief. Oh wow, Gordon Bennett. Wow, I just managed that actually. Yeah, that is without the weight, even with the low centre of gravity that this beautiful thing has got. This is one of my favourite telehandlers, if I'm honest, this particular Manitou. Now there's quite a few Manitous. There's the old shape Manitou. Ooh, that's not going to sell now. Oh, it is. It's lucky. Yeah, but this is my favourite. I do like this Manitou a lot. I'd also like the Massey Ferguson that's similar to this. Very, very similar shape. That's nice. I had that on Stone Valley. That was a fantastic little telehandler as well. I just say that. I do also like the New Holland, the one, was it the Elites that had that on, or better on? That was a beautiful little machine. So yeah, I won't say any sweeping things like that. Actually, it was that was equally as good. Very nice machine, actually. Oh wow! Whoa! How much? You shouldn't really complain. Actually, the entire purpose of this game is to earn a lot of money. And I would say 501,036 euros. Now that's a miracle that it's on euros. That means I must have been on Riverside in euros all last session. Because I was on, yeah, they got the Calmlands. Calmlands, I'm not going to do any more sessions now until we've got Silver undone, and we're going to still do Agres. Yeah, we're going to do these 2 Let's Plays as literally cycle between the 2 until Silver Run's gone, and then as soon as Silver Run's gone, we're going to do Agres and the Rogue River Valley and Purbeck as our 3, and I'm going to throw in the odd Calmlands as well. Yeah, sometimes it's I find personally, let's push those out as well, because surely we must be running out of, surely. Oh, it is true. I shouldn't be complaining, really, should I? Really, I've not been nasty, but this is the entire purpose of a Let's Play, is to do well. Yeah, I mean, this is why I didn't think I needed animals, because I knew there'd be a lot of this particular type of thing. I wanted to, mind you, to be honest, I was saying the same on Calmlands. The one thing you've got to remember was something that I've not always thought of, not always cottoned on to, is if you're using precision farming, you get the bonus. I don't think you get the bonus if you sell directly. I know it doesn't tell you, but I don't think it will do that. So really, there is a loss. The higher your score, then the better your bonus is from precision farming. So really, there's quite a lot of incentive to doing it the old-fashioned way like this. So yeah, I mean, nearly 3,000 is not bad at all when you consider it just for the precision farming bonus. That is really good, and we did that obviously 3 or 4 times. That's 11,000. We got the same, not obviously it was so high. Yeah, we got the same for earlier for all the other produce. So yeah, you've got to bear that in mind. So I might well be not doing the sell direct, unless it's something like on a scale of the sugar. And I know we're losing a little bit of bonus, but yeah, this type of thing, yeah, I suppose it is. It's true. The trouble is, you'd be forever. That's when I think it becomes necessary to have auto load, is when you're doing lots. I mean, I'm so tempted to keep saying auto load on this, but I really don't want to do it. If I'm honest, I'd like to do manual. Right. Anyway, yeah, we are going to stick that on, and we are going to end the session. Yeah, we are going to pull the drawbridge up, so to speak, and clamp that down. We could actually put. I think we'll put the lorry on follow the sugar beet harvester. I think that is probably the wisest move, because I would imagine the sugar beet harvester is going to be like wheel loaders, so when they're horrible. So yeah, let's grab this, and I'll do this off camera. Ooh, how much? Oh wow, that's 78%. It's hardly got any damage. Even the paintwork's almost pristine. How many hours has it got? Well, 34, still not. When you consider the life cycle of these things. Now, have I got crab steering on or something silly? Because no, it's just it is a beast. Right, anyway, yes, I shall do this off camera. We're going to have a quick look at the sales. 588,240. Wow, amazing. Oh wow, it's a long time since I've had the... What is that? I think that is for a wheel loader, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Oh no. Have we got... We haven't got a... I always find telehandlers struggle with anything. It's a high tip though, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's the no-brainer. High tips are absolutely so fantastic. We're not going to go for the bigger one, because I find telehandlers struggle with that bigger thing, and this is a high tip. So I know technically, do you really need a high tip for a telehandler, but still useful. So we will. Should we change the colour though? I think we're going to go for red, and this time we're only going to go metal. Yeah, we're not going to go. Yeah, I think we will indeed. Yeah, we will indeed buy you, because we couldn't do that with a normal colour palette. Fantastic. So there we go. We've got a proper bucket now, because that means we don't need to do the. Yeah, we can use the other bucket for a front loader, and we've got this to have a proper bucket now, which is fantastic. All that remains to be said is thank you very much. Was there? No, that was just that. Thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope it's very nice to be back on Agros properly and actually doing some farming. It really is. We're good. Yeah, it's a beautiful December. It really is. Yeah. So business as usual on this and Silver Run now until Silver Run's finished. But with Silver Run, what I'm going to do is I'm still going to be doing the boats and that. But I'm going to end the Let's. We're going to do some special sessions where we just get that done. Yeah, literally to get the boat done and the roller coaster. That's the word. Yeah. But thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.